Howdy folks, it's the Creepy Kentuckian here with you from DEADPIT Radio, DEADPIT.com. We have a really cool set to look at today to kind of unbox and show you guys. Recently got this in from Severin Films. Highly touted, gigantic box set. I think this is a total of like 15 different movies in this one set here. They've got it, if you're running out of room like me, this set is a space saver considering there is a total of 15 different movies. I think it's like 8 discs total. There are 2 movies per disc on a lot of these. But this was a huge deal. When Severin announced this, people were like, oh my God, they could not believe that for the first time ever, these movies are out here in the United States together in this beautiful box set. Now, I know in the past, some people would say that we may have even given Severin Films a hard time about some of their past releases, some of their releases that, there was issues, there were things, but over the last year or so, especially this year in 2024, Severin has been knocking these releases out of the park, guys. And this one, they've improved in a lot of ways. Video quality and everything was always great, but I think these packages and the compilations and the packaging and the little details, they've improved on that a lot. But yeah, I haven't looked at any of these yet. This is a very vast set, so it's not going to be one of those deals where, unfortunately, looking at all 15 movies for review, that would take probably 2 or 3 hours just to review all of them. But we're going to do this overview of the set, and then hopefully we'll at least look at the documentary directed by David Gregory, the founder of Severin Films, which I know they were touring that for a while. But basically what this set is, before we get into it, briefly after Bruce Lee passed away, there was still a gigantic demand for his style of action, kung fu, martial arts movies. And to fill that void, they hired a bunch of Bruce Lee clones, lookalikes, if you will. And Brucesploitation, a subgenre of exploitation, was born. A lot of these movies we're going to mention on here and talk about them. But, that's basically what this is. A total of 15 different movies. 1 documentary, 14 feature-length movies made all across the globe, included in this box set here, loaded up with special features as well. This is a very well done set, and I have to hand it to Severin. Just looking at this thing, man. This is a very classy looking package here. Classy looking package. And this 8-disc edition is an exclusive at SeverinFilms.com. Otherwise, you will just receive the 7 discs. You'll get 12 movies and the documentary. This is $135 on SeverinFilms.com. So, some people may think it's pricey, but based on what you're getting here and the quality of the set, dude, if Scream Factory did a set like this, you're looking at the very least, $200, probably more than that. And it would be like a gigantic box or whatever that would take up tons of room and look really bad on the shelf. This is classy. This is good shit. I actually really like it. So I'm going to dive into this, and we're going to show you the innards of this set. Again, $135 set. Brucesploitation. This is volume 1 as well. So we have a total of 15 movies here. How many Brucesploitation movies are there? I have no idea. This isn't a genre that I'm knowledgeable about by any means. We have covered plenty of martial arts movies on the show, and the side here, ninja movies, Shokazugi, just different action movies and all that. But yeah, this sort of thing, no. I know that Arrow did the Bruce Lee Golden Harvest set, which was gigantic as well. So there's a huge market for Bruce Lee movies, Bruce Lee clone, Bruce Lee exploitation, Brucesploitation. Who knows? I mean, I think that they're doing pretty well with it. Received a lot of different screenings all across the globe. The booklet included here, which Severin really doesn't do a whole lot of that. This is like almost 100-page booklet on the legacy of the dragon. Some articles from Michael Worth, Chris Pagliali, John Casper, Roger Cross, with artwork and all of that good stuff. Very nice. It does have that smell to it that I really like as well. Very nice booklet here. And when I'm digging into this set, I will definitely want to look at this book. Okay, Severin. I haven't seen him do too many of these, but Second Sight, Arrow do these, and it's become tradition for me to enjoy these lovely books while I'm watching these movies, and this will be no different. So looking at the packaging on this, and I can tell this is something special that they're doing. This is almost like those old school, they call them digibooks, kind of. I think one of the Friday the 13th sets was in something like this. So the first disc up is Enter the Clones of Bruce, which is a 94-minute documentary. There are special features in that as well. You can freeze frame those, otherwise this video is going to be fucking out in the road times 10. But I've heard rave reviews. A lot of people may not know David Gregory's a filmmaker long before Severin Films existed. The first disc of actual Brucesploitation films, The Clones of Bruce Lee from 1980 and Enter Three Dragons from 1978. There are special features on both, and you guys can freeze frame that to look at those. Next one up, Enter the Game of Death, which a lot of people are telling me this may be the best movie in the set. And from 1975, Goodbye Bruce Lee, His Last Game of Death. Lots of special features on both of those too. Look at the artwork, man, that they did here. Who else? I don't know of anybody else that's done this sort of thing. This is insane. The Dragon Lives Again from 1977, and Bruce and the Iron Finger from 1979. And you can see all the special features and all that in there as well. Challenge of the Tiger from 1980. Cameroon Connection from 1984. And special features on all this stuff too, of course. Super Dragon, the Bruce Lee story from 1974. The Dragon Lives from 1976. Look at all that, man. This is just insane. This is an insanely detailed set. Very impressive. And we're not done yet. We have The Dragon, the Hero from 1980. Rage of the Dragon from 1980 as well. And again, some great photography there. This is almost like a matte finish on this inside case here. And this is the back of the book. And I'm guessing this is the bonus disc, baby. It's in a blue sleeve, if you will. We're going to take a look and see what it is, baby. This is the 8th bonus disc that is the web store exclusive. It's the Big Boss Part 2 from 1976 and the Black Dragon versus the Yellow Tiger from 1974. Now, this version is the one that's going to be worth a lot. So if you're one of those flippers, you may want to go over severinfilms.com, and grab this, because I don't know how many of these they have. They do still have them in stock. $135 on SeverinFilms.com. There are some special features on those two movies as well. Guys, this is an insane set. Severin has really outdone themselves with this set. Look at this. Look how classy this is. So, if this is your sort of thing, if you're into Bruce Lee movies, if you're into martial arts movies, low budget exploitation kung fu movies, the Game of Clones Brucesploitation Collection Volume 1 is one that you'll definitely want to pick up. This is such a vast collection. The price is pretty affordable, considering how much Severin stuff usually is. I think it's a pretty good price. And Severin is just having the best year ever in 2024. They are killing it. It's banger after banger after banger all year. And they're not done. They have a big sale coming up on the 12th of July through the 15th. Where opera has already been announced as well. So Dario Argento's opera in 4K is going to be another huge release for them. But Game of Clones, do not sleep on this one, guys, especially if this is your sort of thing. It's insane that they went into this detail and all the special features and all that in this. So this one is out now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I will try to do like a separate review on the documentary and everything at some points, so look forward to that. But until then, I'm the Creepy Kentuckian, and stay tuned. Look us up on Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff. DEADPIT.com.
Thumbs up your butt. Like, subscribe, and if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a fuck.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
There's all kinds of wonderful shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. You can get some Dead Pit Radio shirts. You can get Last South on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. Texas Chainsaw. Oh, wait, you can't say Texas Chainsaw. All kinds of shirts, folks. You're gonna love them. Shop.deadpit.com.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. Dead Pit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows, fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.